Hi friends, it's Suzanne here from sunstampin.com. I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I wanted to welcome you to another Wildcard Wednesday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's card, I will be featuring the Thankful Thoughts stamp set as well as the Pattern Party decorative masks along with white embossing paste. I have a piece of Whisper White card here, and this is my card base. I have taped it to a board for easy cleanup and so it doesn't shift. You can kind of see how I'm spreading on my embossing paste, and you can probably see some little dried pieces in there. So what that's from most likely is when I scrape it back off on into the jar, maybe some little piece got dried. So I do try to stick it all the way down to the bottom. All right, so now I'm lifting up my mask and I will go wash that at my tool immediately. Here is some Brusho Crystal Color in the Gamboge flavor, and I am tapping just a little bit on my embossing paste. Now I'm protecting my card, and then from high up, I'm giving this a spritz of water. I don't want too much water on this. All right, so this is vellum, and I'm treating it with my embossing buddy. Here is some frog tape that I am taping off so that the sentiment will only say thank you. I'm inking it up with Versamark ink, removing the mask, or the tape, I should say, and then stamping down. So I'm adding a little bit more to this. I'm spritzing a little water on my mat here, and with a paintbrush, I will pick up some of the water and flick it very gently around the sentiment. I want it to have a little bit of paint splatter. And I didn't know where I was going with this card, so this is kind of fun. So you can actually see the difference when the Versamark ink as well as the water will emboss. So I'm heating it up with my heat tool on setting 2, and I'm always heat from behind so that you can really see. And you can see how the water splatters. It's almost like the heat tool makes the water bubble or boil first, and then it embosses. So don't be freaked out by it. It will look normal, I promise. So I'm just heating that and embossing everything. So now I have my magnetic platform, my sandwich. This is a stitched circle shape, and I have cut that out with my Big Shot. And there's the final result. So here is some fast fuse I'm putting just right behind the words, and now I'm wrapping some gold thread, gold metallic thread around my fingers, 4 fingers, 3 fingers, 2 fingers, and then spreading it out, making sure that it's going off to the right side, which would be the left side, and spreading out that gold thread and placing it perfectly the way I want it to, making sure that the edges are in as well. So now I have foam adhesive strips. These are in our annual catalog, and I am placing the adhesive strips right behind the thick part of the letters of the thank you. This is to give this a little dimension, and also you won't be able to see the adhesive behind that vellum piece. I'll place the vellum piece with the sentiment on my card front, making sure that everything is nice and straight, and then I will cut off that little bit that's hanging off the card so it doesn't get munched in the envelope. All right, folding the card base in half, and being careful not to smear my bone folder along those pieces of embossing paste. It's still a little tacky. All right, so these are gold faceted gems. They come in 3 different shapes, and my normal thing to do is large, medium, and small. And I'm also taking the opportunity to tack down some of the free gold thread that's sort of floating around on the card. So that's my card for today. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf to visit my website, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.